All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about a brand new AI tool that's kind of flipping the whole marketing world on its head. It's called StreetSpeak AI, and it's built around this really interesting idea. What if the absolute best way to sell something is to stop trying to sell?
Wow. Okay, so that's a pretty bold statement to kick things off, right? But honestly, it gets straight to the core of a massive problem we're all facing. We're just swimming in this ocean of perfect, super polished, and totally predictable content. And the whole argument here is that this old way of doing things isn't just on its way out, it's already gone.
And this is the reason why. Just think about your own social media feed for a second. You know what I'm talking about. It is just an endless scroll of sameness. You see the same stock clips, you hear the same robotic AI voices, the same exact style of captions. Your brain is so smart, it's learned to spot this stuff a mile away and just skip it. It feels fake, it feels like a sales pitch, and what happens? It gets absolutely zero engagement.
So if being perfect is the problem, then what in the world is the solution? Well, it's imperfection. Seriously. The new secret to actually getting someone's attention isn't about being flawless, it's about being human. The algorithms on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, you name it, they are actually starting to reward content that feels raw, real, and totally unscripted.
And this slide just nails the difference. Over on the left, you've got the old school way, the perfect, scripted stuff that our brains just instantly flag as an ad and we tune it out. But then look at the right. You've got raw, human-style content, the little stumbles, the genuine reactions. That's what builds trust. It doesn't feel like you're being sold to, so you stop, you listen, and you might even hit that share button.
So what's the one video format out there that just embodies this raw, authentic vibe? You guessed it, street interviews. This whole style is just blowing up everywhere because it taps into real opinions, real people, real reactions. It feels like you're kind of eavesdropping on a real conversation. And that little bit of curiosity is a superpower when it comes to stopping the scroll. And this, my friends, brings us right to the tool we're looking at today. If street interviews are the secret sauce, how can you possibly make them without actually hitting the streets with a camera crew and, dealing with the awkwardness of talking to strangers? Well, that's the exact problem StreetSpeak AI was created to solve. And here it is. This is StreetSpeak AI, and its big claim is that it's the very first AI application built from the ground up to generate these viral-style street interview videos, all without you ever leaving your desk.
So what is it, really? Well, think of it like this. It's an AI platform where all you have to do is give it a single keyword or a topic. That's it. From there, the AI takes over and does everything else. It creates these realistic-looking characters. It writes the whole interview script, it generates photorealistic backgrounds, and it uses natural human-sounding voices to put it all together into a finished video that looks and feels authentic. And they've made the process sound ridiculously simple. Step 1, you just type in one keyword. Step 2, you sit back and let the AI do the heavy lifting. It builds the entire interview for you. Questions, answers, the whole thing. And then, step 3, you publish it. The whole idea is to get that scroll-stopping attention without needing any camera gear, editing skills, or technical know-how.
Okay, so how does this actually help you? What are the real-world benefits? Well, the magic behind this whole anti-sales method is that it's a strategy. It's all about driving clicks and sales by building trust first, instead of just shouting, "Buy my stuff" from the rooftops. And when you look at the benefits here, you can see it directly tackles all those problems we talked about earlier. You go from making robotic content to raw and real videos. You take that low engagement and turn it into real clicks and shares. You stop wasting hours and start creating videos in minutes. And the big one, you sell without selling because you're building that crucial trust first. Plus, it's designed to work in pretty much any niche you can think of.
Now, here's a really important point. The claim is that this isn't just some new, untested theory. The argument is that this method is already being used quietly by some really smart underground marketers to get a massive head start while everyone else is still busy making those perfect, polished videos that nobody's watching.
So as you'd expect, with a cool new tool like this, there's a special deal on the table, especially for the people who jump in early. Let's take a quick look at the value they're offering during this initial launch. Okay, so let's break down this launch pricing. You can see there's the main offer, and then a few optional upgrades for things like a pro version or an agency license. But the real key thing to notice here is that these are all listed as one-time prices. That's a huge contrast to so many other tools that lock you into a monthly subscription. The goal here seems to be to give those early adopters access without that recurring bill.
But wait, the offer isn't just the software. See this number, 18? What do you think that is? Well, that is the total number of special bonuses they're throwing in to make the deal even sweeter and to help you get results way faster.
And these aren't just, random PDF files. We're talking about full-on training for YouTube, for video marketing, actual SEO tools, and a bundle of 10 other bonuses that are all focused on one thing: getting traffic. They're positioning this as a complete, all-in-one package for success.
So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, okay, this sounds cool, but who is this really for? Well, while the tool is meant to be pretty versatile, it's especially powerful for a few specific groups. Let's see if you're one of them.
I mean, look at this list. If you're a marketer trying to break through all the noise, a business owner who just needs more leads, a freelancer who wants to offer a hot new service, or a content creator looking for a totally fresh angle, this was built with you in mind. It's also perfect for e-commerce stores and even total beginners who just want to get that crucial edge right out of the gate.
All right, so we've covered the problem, the solution, all the benefits, and exactly who this is for. So what's the bottom line? Let's wrap this all up with a clear path forward.
And really, it all just boils down to this one simple question. Are you ready to finally stop making that perfect polished content that nobody ever sees and start creating videos that people actually connect with, watch, and share? If your answer is yes, then the final step they've laid out is super simple. You're directed to a link to get started with StreetSpeak AI. That's where you can grab that special launch price and all 18 of those bonuses we talked about. The promise is that this is your ticket to start creating anti-sales content that actually works.